The best Resident Evil 4 tips to help you survive. In Chapter 7, you're going to go around the back of the merchant, and right behind the merchant, you'll be able to find your treasure there. After you fall down to let the catapult come up, you're going to go around this area. You're going to inevitably run into the treasure chest right in front of you, next to the locked door that you're going to unlock. Once you get into the castle, you're going to let Ashley up to open the door for you. And you're going to look to your left, and there's going to be a little silver treasure piece on the top of the roof. You're going to go ahead and break that. And then you're going to backtrack and going to go around here to the back of the stairs under the door, and you're going to see a treasure chest there. The next treasure is not in a chest. It's just in this area after the Garado fight. Just on the shelf, there's a spindle laying right there. After the sword puzzle, you're going to see the treasure chest right on your way out. Once you're at the top of the stairs, you're going to jump across a chandelier and drop down to the gated area that you can actually now unlock and be able to get the treasure chest in there. In the part in Chapter 8 where you have to get the lantern from that like red zealot guy, right behind them is a treasure chest. Then when you get to the part where you meet Ada, there's a treasure chest on the floor next to the armored knights. After that, you're going to keep going forward, get past the guy with the spider on his head, and you're going to see a small key on the way out. Grab that small key and you're going to backtrack to the room where Ada was, and you did the puzzle and use the small key to grab that treasure. The next treasure is found in the area where the El Gigante is throwing the rocks at you. You're gonna navigate around to the bottom area here after your first gate, and you will find in one of the little hidden out areas a treasure chest with a necklace in it. Another one is as soon as you open the gate, before El Gigante shows up, as soon as you open that gate with the sundial, immediately go to your left. You're going to see a ladder. You're going to go up here. There's also a clockwork castell in here. But before that, in the middle of this tower, there is a treasure. You're going to go ahead and grab that. When you come to the part where you kind of got to fall off and go into an area to turn another dial before the ending of the El Gigante, you're going to look right up and you're going to see in this little area with the red barrel, there's a silver thing on the roof holding the treasure. Starting with Chapter 9, we're going to grab the elegant chessboard. It's in the maze to the area with the two dogs. Once you get past the area with the two dogs, you're going to see the little bridge area, and in the back of that, there is a treasure chest with elegant chessboard. Another chest is found when you go in and you're looking for the 3 different heads for the statue. Once you clear this room out, you're gonna elevate the bridge back up, and underneath is a treasure chest. On your way where you go and fight all the armors that you drop down on, there's a cabinet. You're gonna grab the small key for later. Once you grab that small key and you've defeated all the knights, you're also gonna grab the cube device as a treasure, and it'll be used to get more of the treasures inside the castle. Next to the merchant, you're going to find a treasure that you're going to use the cube you just got to solve the puzzle for. Then you're going to ride the trolley all the way back to the area where you were jumping on top of the chandeliers. It takes you straight there. And you're going to go to one of the gated areas, and it's going to have another treasure locked away by using the cube you just received. Unlock that, and then you're going to turn around immediately in that same room and use that small key you just got to get the treasure inside the cabinet on the drawer. Then you're going to backtrack to the area where the red zealot was, and there's this locked gate that you're going to use Ashley to prop over your shoulder, and she's going to open the door for you to grab that treasure chest. Make sure you kill the knight before you do this. Next to the merchant, there's a statue. It looks like it's a little camouflage, but there's a little silver holder for a treasure. Go ahead and shoot that down. There's also 3 Ashley treasures. You continue through Ashley's part until you find a bunch of keys. Then you're going to turn around, and when you head down, you're going to stick to the left, and you're going to find a crawl space that she can go into, and you're going to use the second key for this chest. While you're headed all the way down before you lose your blue light, immediately after you unlock the door by pulling the 4 bells, there's some wooden planks on your right. You're going to go around inside those wooden planks, and you're going to see that there's a treasure chest there as well. These 3 chests are Ashley only, so if you miss it while playing with Ashley, you cannot come back to get them. The final Ashley treasure, before you put the plaque there to go meet Leon and finish the chapter, you're going to immediately go all the way to the left of the bookshelf, and there is one more chest there. And for this one, you're going to use the very last key in the key ring to open up and get the final treasure chest that is Ashley only attainable. In Chapter 10 now, you're going to backtrack to the area where Ashley was at, and you're going to go all the way to the part where Ashley found the keys, and you're going to turn around, and there's going to be something there that you can use the cube for. This is where you find yourself the assault rifle, If you already have it and you're doing New Game Plus to get all the treasures, you will find a gold bar there. The next puzzle is going to be where Ashley put in the plaque to release you. Right next to that, you can use the cube to get that treasure. There's 2 treasures in the area with all the bugs. One of them is past this ladder that you're going to take to go up and unlock one of the 2 gates. There's a treasure chest there. The second one is found underneath some rubble. On the way to the left, it's hanging off of one of those silver things that holds the treasure. Once you get dropped all the way down, you're gonna find this dead body here that finds your first elegant crown. Right before you go fight Sadler's right hand, you're gonna find the treasure a little bit before the merchant in the catacombs. You're gonna see a little opening and you're gonna just look up and shoot down the silver thing holding the treasure. Once you've defeated Sadler's right hand, or while you're fighting it, you can go back after you turn on the power and there'll be a treasure chest in there. In chapter 11, right when you're going to get the TNT, when you go up the stairs, if you look up in that area, you're going to see a hanging silver container with the treasure. Then you're going to just keep going as normal in the TNT area, and one of the sections before you leave on your left, right after you get the TNT, has a treasure chest there. After you complete the first cart part with Lewis, in that little in-between area, in the corner there's a treasure chest you can grab. The final one's kind of hidden in this chapter. When you get to the area with the nest above you before Krauser, you're going to see a red barrel. You're going to shoot that because it's next to a bug and it's going to destroy it. But instead of going left, if you keep going straight through the darkness, you actually go through an area that takes you to a treasure chest. Once you start chapter 12, there's a little treasure chest there with a small key. We're going to use this one almost immediately. You're going to backtrack to the area where you killed El Gigante with the cannon. And in there, if you remember, there's an area where you lifted up the cannon below, and there's a cabinet there that you can use a small key for. Once you do that, you're going to backtrack all the way to the throne room where you were dropped. You can now explore this area, and there is the final cube puzzle area that gives you a golden egg. Once you get to the clock tower, at the beginning of the clock tower, instead of going straight up, you're going to go left and left again. You're going to see the treasure chest right there. The next treasure is found on your way up, right before you step on the wooden planks. If you look up, it's a little hard to see. Next to the stairs that go to nowhere, you'll see one of the silver casings holding the treasure. Then, right before you use the elevator to stand on top of it and go up, there are 2 treasures. One is immediately to your right before you drop down on the lift. And then once you drop down, before you hit the lever, if you keep going straight, you'll see the other treasure right in front of you. The final treasure for chapter 12 and for the castle is in this area where you can't run across the wooden boards. You're going to see a silver casing holding it up in the halfway point. You're going to go ahead and shoot that. And with that, you've now gotten the Burglar achievement for all the castle treasures.